Do not worry.
Well, howdy, folks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Do Not Worry. It's World Cup season. It's World Cup Mania. Everybody's going crazy. Everybody's losing it, folks. المونديال. انت مع مين بالمونديال؟ خي مع مين؟
Portugal.
Almania. انا ما عم بسأل هيك يا مرو. انا obviously I'm with the US, folks. I know it's cringe. Probably.
True?
I'm with the US, bro. Of course. It's the cringiest team to be with, بس خي معي باسبور شو بدك نعمل؟
You have to support your country.
I have to support my country. شو خصني بي all the I used to like Italy, but Italy's not even qualified for this World Cup. Italy was my backup team, man. In US, I support him. I know it's cringy. I know human rights with the wars. I know. What do you want me to do? Okay, so it's the only choice I have. And watching like USA games at least is exciting because they're horrible. They're such a bad team. So when you watch a game, you never know if they're ever gonna win, and if they ever score a goal, you go crazy because it's like it's not supposed to happen. Hell yeah, baby, USA. Welcome to the podcast, folks. We're talking some World Cup, okay? It's a World Cup mania and fever has swept the nation. How's it going, everybody? Please like the video, leave a comment, become a Do Not Warrior. Your engagement is very much appreciated. Also, let me just take a second to thank our amazing patrons, without whom, by the way, folks, we can't keep the lights on here. Our patrons keep the lights on. And by the way, speaking of Patreon, I am going to be recording like a Patreon exclusive podcast either this week or next week. So if you're a patron, leave me some questions on Patreon. I put up a post, leave whatever questions you want me to answer, and I'll be doing an exclusive podcast for you guys in a few days. So yeah, and let me thank some beautiful patrons like Enzo S, Karim Baladi, Heather Jabber, Sarah M, Yusuf Salah, Mo K, Jackie Deeb. Thank you guys so much. Beautiful superhero patrons like Daniel Nechlet, Dr. William Watfa, the boobs doctor, who, by the way, has a business with his brother called Phil and Will. They sell delicious charcuterie boards in Batroun. They sent us a big-ass board. We're going to enjoy some of it a little bit later today. So thank you to Dr. William Watfa, the boobs doctor, for that beautiful gift.
Thank you.
Thank you to Adrien and an actually brand new patron, Ryan Nabulsi, who just upgraded to superhero. Thank you, Ryan Nabulsi. We love you. And our God tier patrons, our heavy hitters. We can't do this show without them. Jessica Ann, Muhammad Naamani, 69ing Monkeys, Andrew G, and Jack Sleeman. Thank you guys so much. We love our patrons. If you'd like to support us on Patreon, make sure that I can pay the crew. Noor isn't here, by the way. Noor, she's homesick. Everybody send her, some good wishes. But if you want me to pay her and pay Elijah, you got to support us on Patreon. We don't have any sponsors this week as well, so we need you guys extra. We need you guys. So if you want to support the show, support independent creators here in Lebanon. Check out the link in the description. Consider supporting one of the tiers. We would really, really appreciate it. We really cannot do the show without our patrons. Lots of topics to talk about, folks. Like I mentioned, the World Cup. We're talking about that. I have a whole game ready where I've reached out to a bunch of Lebanese TikTokers and influencers and asked them who they support in the World Cup. Elijah and Noor, she sent me her answers via list. We're going to try to guess who supports who. We're going to see who scores more points. Our own little World Cup here. Darwich is in drama with Candymoon. We got some, the Can drama. Joe Maalouf responded to our segment from last week. We're looking at Allbrands LB. You guys want to talk about gimmicks and trying to get people into your store? Allbrands has a pretty special one. It includes breasts. Some other couple things on TikTok, and of course we're gonna play our TikTok World Cup game. And Daddy Foody's back, folks, for spinnies, and we're gonna watch all of this stuff. Anyways, let's start with the World Cup, folks. It's hot, Elijah. Everybody's thinking World Cup. U.S. just played versus Wales. We're recording this on Tuesday, so Saudi Arabia beat Argentina today. That was fucking insane. Did you watch that?
ما عم تابع شي World Cup. I'm not a football
Bro,
fan.
that was crazy. So yeah, let's talk about that. So do you care? How much do you care about the World Cup? How interested are you in that? Like, what's your attachment to the World Cup?
-5.
-5, huh? You don't care at all? But you like Portugal?
Like انه هلا I'm keeping tabs وكل شيء وبعرف شو عم بيصير لانه because of the marketing campaigns related to the World Cup. بس انه personally لا يري.
You don't care. I know when I was young, like 1998 was the first World Cup that I remember when Brazil lost to France 1-3-0. So I was like, I'm a very casual football fan, folks. أنا بس بتحمس بالمونديال وباليورو. I'm that kind of guy. I'm like your aunt. I'm like your super casual, annoying, خالته that just gets into it during the big competitions. I'm that guy. I'm the super casual. But when the World Cup rolls around, I usually get pretty excited. I've been getting less and less excited the older I get. But then thinking about it 4 years ago, I really didn't care. But that's because neither of the two teams that I like, the US or Italy, were qualified in 2018. So that World Cup meant literally nothing to me. As long as at least the US qualifies, bro, I can enjoy it because I get stressed during those games. You feel for them. So, and I'm super casual fan. من هلا لآخر the World Cup, I'm going to live this shit every day until the US gets eliminated. Once I have no teams left, I don't care at all. Once the US gets eliminated, soon, most likely, I'll stop caring. But هلا I'm fully invested. I'm fully in it.
Like أنا when I was younger حتى last mondial وحتى the Champions League وهدول I was obsessed فيهم. بس إنه مثل ما قلت as time passed I just lost my interest towards it.
I don't like sports in general, folks. I don't do sports. And look, I'm wearing my jersey, my US jersey from 2006. I've owned this for like 16 years. It's my Landon Donovan jersey. Love this thing. So I'm gonna hopefully can survive another 16 years.
Like أنا to me football is watching a bunch of millionaires عم يلحقوا طابة.
It's silly. Just man, World Cup مونديال خي بتفوت بالجو ما فيك المونديال وديلات ومطاعم وبير فورمولا ونزل Sorry. طيب. Then, well, the one thing probably not helping the case for this World Cup, or is it, is the new World Cup song. It's driving everybody crazy. We have,
yeah, how funny is it إنه قطر خسروا أول ماتش بأردن. It's like so funny.
إنه هيك dude, no one was expecting Qatar to do well at all. And we're gonna talk about Qatar controversies and all of that, but you know, just that World Cup song. Let's just listen to some of this for a second. Yalla, so everybody's nightmare has been, I think, this tuku tuku.
This is so. تعرف إنه هلا Waka Waka تبع شاكيرا is like trending #1 on Anghami.
But I got something controversial that I want to say. I think all World Cup songs fucking suck. None have been good. Like, especially the...
Like, I like the Shakira one.
The Shakira one fucking sucked. I'll tell you which one is my least favorite. So,
this one?
No.
Oh my god, it's like ear cancer.
Maluma, stop acting like you know what the fuck you're doing in the middle of that desert. He's like, yeah. The motherfucking standing there earning a bunch of money. So I only cut up Miriam Faris' parts because, you know, she's Arabian.
Oh my god, صوتها مش حلو مان والأوتو تيون والكل.
There's a part of
عم تزعج تقول مونديال.
Hey, مونديال. ايه مونديال. There's this part, what is it? I think it's here. معانا. خلي العالم يسمعنا ويعيش اللحظة معانا. بالفيفا اللي بتجمعنا. It's so, I mean, it's bad. It's bad, but honestly, she's not that bad. Like, this part I kind of like. Like, she's actually kind of killing it here. Looking kind of hot, too. You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
No, I don't find her hot at all.
I mean, she's like, it's all plastic surgery, but no, for some reason,
like, I found that documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, I never saw that
about
shit.
her.
That's like... this is pretty bad. Yeah, the that fucking kills me. This is where she says Mondial, I think. Or no, that's the last clip. That's the last part.
I think that's it. Mondial.
Mondial. Yeah, that's so fucking cringe.
You didn't get Nicki's verse?
No, bro.
It's so good.
Nah, man. I don't want to get too much cat. This is already, we're taking chances with copyright, but I cut it up into 7-second clips.
Me, soy Trini. Everything the man have that for me.
I don't know, my least favorite fucking World Cup song is When I Get Older, I Will Be Stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving. I hate that one, bro. Wave your flag, wave your... That is the worst one, bro. And ever since this song came out, I always go back to that one. So, like, when I'm singing randomly, and because the opening ceremony, they played a few seconds of every World Cup song. Yeah. They replayed it. I was like, just when I thought I was over it, they reminded me of When I Get Older, I Will Be Strong. Yeah. So now I hope you're singing along with us back home.
أنا بس بلشت بالسونج فكرت أول شيء تبع نجوى كرم هيدا ركتوم توم توم. فاكر.
It's pretty bad. بس إنه they're all bad. So let's not be too hard on Miriam Faris because honestly, all those fucking songs are horrible. So Qatar, speak about weird choices and like controversies. Qatar was an odd choice, to host the World Cup. Obviously, there's a whole documentary on Netflix right now about FIFA and how corrupt FIFA is, and like the bribery that went on, to secure the. Obviously, it's like a desert in the middle. They had to build stadiums from scratch and stuff, and all the migrant stuff and the migrant workers and the deaths. It's complicated, and you have people complaining about it on Twitter. Then you have people calling people who are complaining about it hypocrites. Like, if you're an American, like, you can't talk about it. The West has caused all these wars and everything, so why are you talking about migrant workers? It's become the whole thing. First, this I found floating around Twitter, which I found kind of hilarious. It's like the rules at the World Cup for people who are coming from abroad. Qatar welcomes you. Reflect your respect to the religion and culture of Qatari people by avoiding these behaviors. Drinking alcohol, which, okay, I get it. Even though, again, it's kind of a dick move to change the rules about drinking beer in a stadium 2 days before the World Cup was supposed to start.
World Cup is automatically linked to beer.
Yeah, I know. But the fact that they changed it last second. So drinking alcohol is banned. Also, homosexuality. You need to avoid homosexual behavior. So if you're gay, you're not allowed to be gay in Qatar. Immodesty. Can't do that. Profanity. So if your team's losing, you can't curse in the stadium. Not respecting places of worship, which I obviously get. Even immodesty to a certain degree, I get it. Like, that's how it is there. The homosexuality one is just funny the way it's worded. Like, please avoid these behaviors.
Yeah,
homosexuality.
It's a behavior.
You can turn it on and off. Not respecting places of worship. Loud music and sounds, which, again, it's the World Cup. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Dating. No dating allowed. No fun. No love. You cannot go on a date while you're here at the World Cup. And finally, taking people's pictures without their permission. That makes sense.
Why is dating banned? Huh?
It's banned, bro. I don't know, man. Go ask them. So that was making the rounds on Twitter. And then, people were... there was, a bunch of replies underneath. So, for example, here. Well, in England, you can't drink in the stadiums anymore. So, and also respect other people's country and culture. When people come to UK, you say respect our country and culture, yet you don't care about others. Why should others care for yours? And then we have Arsène replying, it's the World Cup, not the Qatar Cup. UK doesn't ban Islam practices or culture, so why should Qatar have the authority to ban other cultures? If you're going to host the World Cup, at least be welcoming to people all around the world, which, makes sense. Again, it's one of the reasons why picking Qatar was an odd choice, because there's a lot. You're basically telling a whole portion of the population that, we don't believe in your rights and you can't come here, etc. Another comment from Segiman. I don't see any problem with banning alcohol in stadiums. Let's just respect the values of the society which is hosting. And Morgan Leggett replies, that's not how a World Cup works. You wanted to host, you're hosting, so you respect the cultures of the world. Exactly. That's what a World Cup is. Cultures of the world coming together for football. All cultures deserve to be respected. If you're not willing to do that, then don't host.
That's such a good point.
So, yeah, that is also a good point. Qatar is doing it for the publicity, for the prestige of hosting the World Cup, etc. We have another reply from Gary. No, it's not a problem because it's a Muslim country. It's a problem because you said there would be alcohol served at the times stated, and then, remarkably, 3 days before the tourney starts, you ban it. You are a joke, mate. Resign. Then another comment. Amazing how a football tournament needs alcohol so that it could keep the Westerners happy. So, tensions are kind of high in these Twitter comments, to be honest with you. People are going at each other. Then we have Gianni Infantino, the current, president of FIFA, saying that, if you can't drink beer for 3 hours, I think you can survive. There are many countries that ban alcohol in stadiums, like France, but since it's a Muslim country, that's a problem. So he's trying to make it all of that. It's racism, and people are just complaining because they're racist. He also says, I think, talking about all the people, talking about human rights and human rights violations that are happening in Qatar, he's saying, I think for what Europeans have been doing for 3,000 years around the world, we should be apologizing for the next 3,000 years before starting to give moral lessons to people. So... But he's right in a certain way. Obviously, the U.S. and Europe, they've done horrible things to many cultures around the globe. But just because they fucked up in the past, it doesn't mean you're not allowed to point out, wrongdoings today. Exactly. Or else khalas, let's just all shut up because we've all done something horrible in the past. No, we've got to be able to point out when something, is wrong or illegal or immoral. So I think he's just trying to, and plus, fuck the president of FIFA. These are the most corrupt motherfuckers on the planet. Who gives a shit what this guy thinks? So, yeah, it's been kind of crazy. It's been kind of... and plus, on the gay side of things, gayness has been kind of banned. You got this guy here. His name is Grant Wall. Just now, security guard refusing to let me into the stadium for USA Wales. You have to change your shirt. It's not allowed. And he's wearing like a, there's a rainbow on his t-shirt basically. Now, for this guy, what I gotta say is like you knew this was gonna happen. And
Exactly.
a bunch of the comments were saying that. Here's one comment. It's like, you want to step foot in our... So this one was kind of aggressive though. This is a reply. You want to step foot in our country? You want to enjoy the World Cup? You have to respect our rules and religion. End of story. All caps. Like that seems like a little intense, bro. You can be chill about it. Like... You need to be welcoming. And then we have someone who replied, I spent 20 years in the Navy and have been lucky enough to see much of the world. Rule number 1 is you follow the customs and traditions of the country you're visiting. You don't have to agree, but you do have to abide. If you don't like it, then don't go. You knew this was a thing. I like what this guy says.
Yeah.
His take is pretty based. Like the guy knew that like multiple posters, like no rainbow stuff allowed. This guy wore it just to get a reaction. Now, do I agree with banning rainbow stuff? Of course not, but like, you knew that was going to happen. So
it was very clear.
Yeah, so you showing up in that t-shirt, of course you're going to get banned. So trying to make a whole thing out of it. It's like going to the cafe, بالمطار, Café Matique, then posting the bill. Like, look how expensive it is. Like, you knew it was going to be expensive before you went there. So don't post the bill to complain about it later.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it's been kind of nuts. And, but there have been some fun moments. Like the first game, Ecuador versus Qatar. At one point, the Ecuadorians scored a goal in the beginning that was... cancelled because they said that it was offside. So one of the Ecuadorian fans literally starts doing this. Check this out. They're like, it was bribed. He's like, yeah, you guys paid for that. And look at the reaction of the Qatari there. Goes crazy. He's like, shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! I'm like, dude, you gotta fucking relax a little bit. Like, again, this is the World Cup. People are gonna say way worse things.
Exactly.
Than just like this. هيدا ماشي مهضومة. بس. But they did make peace, folks. Some good news. It ended well. Here they are.
This is Peter. He is an Ecuadorian and he is here to watch the match today. صار بيني بين اشتباك لكن سلمنا على بعض واعتذرنا على بعض. نتمنى منكم يا جماعة أن تنشرون المقطع هذا مثل ما نشرتوا الاشتباك اللي صار بيني بينه. احنا في النهاية مشجعين. In the end, we're only here to watch this beautiful game.
Yes.
And vamos Ecuador.
Yes. We got passion. Makes sometimes people upset.
Yes.
But we come together for sport. Sport brings people together.
Of course.
So we're very friendly with each other. I wish Qatar the best.
Of course.
And
We
it's
wish
a
Ecuador
beautiful
the best.
World Cup so far. You guys are so friendly. I love it.
Thank you very much.
He had to, bro. He was so aggressive in that first one. Like, shut the fuck up! You shut the fuck
exactly.
up! It's like, bro, relax, man. So it's nice. It is nice that they made up at the end. That's cool. This was from today. This was really funny. Saudi, like an Argentinian fan, just taking his shirt off and switching it with a Saudi player because of the embarrassment. Switching sides. This is what the World Cup's all about, folks. Okay, you know what I mean. But then if you want to really think about, well, this guy's, the human rights and stuff. You gotta. Beautiful moments. And here, this is probably the sweetest moment. These are the Japanese audience members, folks, in the stadium, cleaning out the stadium after the game. Beautiful.
يقنعني إن هاي شيء طبيعي.
في نهاية المباراة الافتتاحية بكأس العالم بين قطر والإكوادور صار هالشيء الغريب. الجمهور الياباني قرر ينظف الملعب.
حتى مو مباراتهم. Let me help you guys. Thank you.
ولما سألتهم عن السبب اللي يخليهم ينظفون شيء هم ما لهم علاقة فيه، كان الجواب
We never leave. Japanese never leave rubbish behind us. We respect the place.
Not for the cameras.
Yeah, not the camera.
واو. أنا توقعت واقف اثنين. بس طلع عليك. نهاية الملعب قاعد ينظفون متوسعين كل مكان. هاي شيء سمعت عنه بس ما توقعت إنه هو واقعي بهالطريقة. واو. فوق ذي كله شالوا الأعلام من الأرض حطوهم أغلبهم على الكراسي وخذوهم. شوفوا الاحترام. Respect.
Love Japanese people. Good culture. But I mean, they have an interesting culture. Just stop killing whales. Can you do that? Stop killing dolphins
please.
and whales.
And sharks.
Yeah, just stop it with the whaling. That's insane. That's the biggest thing that I have against against Japan. That's pretty much it. You want to talk about the mascot? Have you seen the mascot for the new
No.
World Cup? You haven't seen him?
No.
There he is. This is the mascot.
This is so cute. Looks like a Pokemon or
He
something.
is kind of cute. I gotta say, he's honestly like people are giving it a lot of shit. They're calling him they're saying the Michelin Man has converted to Islam.
The Islamic
with this
Pokemon.
one. And he looks like a cat. He looks like Casper the Friendly Ghost, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I think he's kind of cute. And he doesn't look as cute in 2D. Like, this is him in cartoon form.
Yeah, no.
Not as cute. But yeah, folks, that was it. The World Cup is insane. Let's hope, let me know in the comments who you guys support. What teams you guys are with. Elijah, good luck للبرتغال. بعرف this is Ronaldo's last World Cup, because he's getting older, so شو بدنا نعمل. Joe Maalouf, we talked about Joe Maalouf last week, folks. And actually, he's going to be part of the game, like for the football. Who supports who? Joe Maalouf is one of the characters that we have. He replied, folks. He sent some nice DMs right here. He said, "Hey, Anthony, hope you're good. Just received your episode. Thanks, man, for what you said. This is my other account. Let me know when you check it. We also started our new company. Promoting your shit. Here you go. Here's my stuff. هلا بنفتح لكم اياهم bro. اكيد we're gonna give the man the promotion he wants. Cheers, man. Keep it up. And by the way, Gino told me about you 2 years ago before he traveled to the States. So come in, Gino. Gino doesn't talk to us anymore, by the way, ever since we did the Gino.
لا لك أنا دايما بيحكيني أنا وياه.
بعده عن جد؟
terms
Ever since Gino versus Jad غصن ما رجع حكينا. I feel like زعل or something.
Then you should apologize.
تحياتنا يا Gino. Thank you again. He's still a patron, bro. Gino is still a patron. God bless him. E-Vision House. It's an arts and entertainment, a group of creative and innovative minds. They probably like create events or experiences. هيدا ببلاش يا جو معلوف. You're getting a دعاية على Do Not Worry podcast ببلاش. وكمان he has his own like DJing page, Just Jay, with like almost 10,000 subscribers. So there you go. So our boy Joe Maalouf, now we can say friend of the show. These are videos that were sent to me by my friend Noor Barak, fan of the show, friend of the show, and her brothers, the Barak brothers. I don't know your first names, guys. Are apparently very big fans of the show. So what's up, guys? Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. She sent me these videos. This was in 2018 or 2019, one of his first public concerts. Let's watch the third one. 1 and 3. هيك ضيعك. Well, there you go. That was that, folks. Joe Maalouf, bless you. If we're ever in trouble or anything, help us out. Get us out of prison or something. That's what he does, doesn't he?
Yes.
We need you, Joe Maalouf. It's good to have a friend like Joe Maalouf on the show.
Yes.
Let me just say, we need someone like that. When I get older, I will be stronger. I'm gonna make sure this song is stuck in everyone's head by the end of this episode, folks. The worst, most hideous song. طيب, next, Darwish, Eli Daboul, our boy, Habibi comes to Darwish. You know him, the legend, the Chocolate King. Got a couple of Darwish issues. First of all, عندنا cross over أخو منيوكي مع الفاشنزون.
غريب اسم الله هالمحل كتير حلو. ليه ما في حدا خيي؟
درويش انت بالفاشن زون. انت عندي انا اللي ناطرك وانت ملك الشوكولا. اوعى تدق. بدي منك والعالم كلها اللي بيقدر يعرف هيدا شوكولا كيك اما شوز. شو بتقول انت؟
انا بقول كيك صراحه.
مش حتعرف. بس حلو. مال ديزاين الفاشن زون وعندكم درويش ملك الشوكولا. بدي من الكل يعمل له فولو. يلا
حبيبي.
كم درويش.
I felt like he was a bit uncomfortable. Like he feels a little awkward there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? بس إنه
شو طلع كيك أو لا؟
شو؟
طلع كيك.
ما بعرف. I think it was cake because they're not touching it. He's just putting his hands around it, like. So I think it's cake. So anyways, that's just a little bit of fun. بس عنا دراما. في drama versus Candymoon. مين Candymoon? I had never heard of them before. Apparently it's a candy store. بيبيعوا candy وبيعملوا it's kind of like Darwish. This is the first video هون. الدرويش is عم بيتهم حدا انه اجوا على محله to spy and to steal information من عند الدرويش. شوف شو عم بيصير.
اليوم بتفاجئ بواحد ما بعرفه بس بكتشف انه معلمه بعته يعمل فيديو ويحكي عني عن البضاعة الامريكانية وانه انا ببوس ايدين تجار تيبيعون بضاعة. حبيبي الكونفرسيشنز موجودين. انا اي بضاعة بتفوت على لبنان امريكاني انا بقول عنها. اذا بقول عنها ايه بتجي كلها لعندي. اذا بقول لا عنها تنفلش بالسوق. حبيبي هن بيجوا لعندي تيبيعوني مش انا بروح لعندهم. الكونفرسيشنز موجودين تبع معلمك اللي قاعد عم بينبش من وراي من وين انا بجيب البضاعة.
Candymoon.
ويبعت ورا هيدا وعند هيدا بده من هيدا البضاعة ويفتحوا له مجال معي. معلمك هو ذاته يلي ضل 5 أيام مش نايم تيعرف قديش بدي سعر البرايم. البانك ما عم تنباع عنده حبيبي، نزل يوزعها اليوم وبعت لك اياها تتحرق لها سعرها. قديك انت عم تبيعها؟ الشطاره مش تعمل بلاك فرايداي تعمل سعر حلو تفكر حالك ابضاي. الشطاره يكون سعرك بضمير من الاساس، تاخذ ربحك الشرعي يلي اصلا انت لا عندك برادات، ما عندك هويه، ما عندك محل، ومعلمك محله 2.5 متر. ولك انا السريل جوني ووكر اللي عندي من سنه 12 ل 18 مع الرويال والسبيشال اديشن بيشتروا محلاتكم حبيبي. حبيبي
يا لطيف
come to درويش.
That's very classist.
يعني shots fired. Shots fired. شو صار I kind of zoned out for the last 20 seconds.
عم بيقول له عندي اناني جوني ووكر بيشتروا محلك يلي طوله 2.5 متر. kinda classist.
ماكش classist انه محله صغير عم بيقول خيي. This is dude when you're getting into TikTok beef. razor cut و hair zone شو بيفوتوا بعد دايما بيقولوا انه محلك صغير بس بساعة عندك 3 كراسي انا عندي 6 كراسي. It's the
بس حرام انه بصير
you're getting into Twitter خي you want to get into the TikTok beef game you gotta بدك تبهدل. You gotta grab what you can grab. إذا محلك صغير بدك تشرشحه للتاني. محلك صغير يا كلب. That's how you do. So مينو هالكانديمون did he respond؟ تعالوا احضروا معنا. So harsh words from our boy. وأنا نحن بتعرفونا نحن تيم درويش، نحن تيم إلي دعبول يعني in case anybody had any confusions about that.
هاي من وين أنا بجيب البضاعة ويبعت ورا هيدا وعند هيدا بده.
درويش حبيبي أول شي جايز كل يلي حضر فيديو درويش وعم يحضر هالفيديو بس بدي اقول لكم نحن ما لنا علاقه بهالدراما لان نحن مش باعتين حدا وعم نوجه له رساله لدرويش انه نحن ما لنا مصلحه نبعت حدا لا عنا معلمين ولا عنا نبعت حدا ما في شيء من هالشيء اللي انت حاطه براسك ابدا غير هيك عم تحكي عن 2.5 متر محل حبيبي الله يرزقك بس هاي نحن هلا هيدا اللي نحن قدرتنا وانا مبسوط فيها المحل لو كان نص متر
برافو
انا مبسوط فيه عادي جدا. ثالث نقطة اللي هي البرايم
ما تحكي عن
ما حدا نام ووجعه راسه على البرايم حبيبي انت بتعرف ورجع بالفيديوهات شوف مين اول واحد فوت البرايم على لبنان.
شو برايم اذا
بس هذا اللي حقول لك اياه
برايم
لو قد ما كانت نحن اول واحد فوتناها وعرفناها على السوق وجاي تقعد تعمل لي على البرايم وكذا نحن بتعرف كثير منيح حتى بالكونفرسيشنز اللي انت معك اياهم ونحن معنا اياهم لان نحن فريندز درويش بتعرف جدا منيح شو في كونفوز بينه وبينك خاصة على البرايم. على كل حال it's gonna be short. هذا بس اللي حاب اقوله جايز كل حدا عم يحضر هالفيديو نحن ما لنا علاقه بدراما ما عندنا وقت لدراما وليك حاعطيك بعد هنت النكست برودكت اللي بتجيبه هو البرايم تاعت لوجن بول الاورنج عرفت هاي اللي محطوط عليها WWE فجرب تحكم لي بالوضع واحكيني لان انا حابب جيبها نزلت تفلش عندك بتعرف انه تفلشها وهيك يعني يلا روح.
هلا the point about the محل صغير بس انه بعت له حدا خيي trying عم بجاري يقرط الدرويش نحن ما بنقبل. So who's Candymoon? Let's learn a little bit more about Candymoon. نعرف اللي دعبول ديجا is thing. This is Candymoon.
بلاك فرايداي صور لي هول تعال خيي بلاك فرايداي على الابواب بتعرف شو يعني بلاك فرايداي شباب صبايا يعني ارجيهم كل هالاصناف قرب ارجيهم كل هول حتى هول اللي فوق وخاصة البرايم الحمراء والخضراء والزرقاء هول الثلاثه بس ب $7 من عند كانديمون نهار الجمعه بس نو ديليفري جايز وعلى كل الاصناف من 30 ل 80% حسب الصنف ناطريكم نهار الجمعه بس نهار الجمعه بلاك فرايداي يلا روح. وغير هيك انطروا في مفاجأة لنهار الأحد في مفاجأة كتير حلوة حتحبوها كلكم يلا خليكم.
إنه كمان similar style عنده بضاعة و interesting imports وهيك يلا ليك we don't have to watch all these. Number 4 عجبتنا شوف هيدا دراجون بول.
شباب صبايا مثل ما وعدناكم في كتير انمي فانز خليكم معي لتشوفوا شو وصل. جوكو درينك بتجي هيدي على اورنج. كيد جوهان درينك هيدي بتجي على وايت جريب فليفر. الماجن بو درينك هيدي بتجي على بيتش فليفر.
Peach one looks good.
برنس فيجيتا درينك هيدي بتجي على فانيلا فليفر. والترا انستينكت جوكو درينك هيدي بتجي على ابل. وبدي اياكم بالكومنتس تحذروا شو نكست درينك حيوصل.
Anyways أنا مع تيم إلي دعبول تيم درويش. Let us know in the comments who you support in this battle of chocolate importers. It's like drug wars, but instead of drug wars و cartels, عندنا chocolate cartels. حبيبي أنا بفوت الأمريكان، أنا بفوت البرايم. شو فهمت؟ That's how it goes, baby. That's how it goes. That's our boy Darwish. Like Darwish has had a bit busy week, crossovers ودراما ما بيلحق.
عن جد.
A few weeks ago, folks, we talked about a certain protein cup that came out بلبنان. and it's a Lebanese product. And we talked about whether like someone there's a dietitian online عامل video about the protein count, then he got sued by the company, and then there was another fitness coach ولا أزعج من هيك. We got into a whole thing with that person. Anyways, we got an update. The strength engineer, he's a pretty popular personal trainer بلبنان. He's like he lifts and stuff. نزل a bunch of stories 20 hours ago, and here's what they say. Good evening, everyone. I have a very quick yet important update to share with you. It is regarding a certain Lebanese product that was talked about before by a certain dietitian. I personally tested this product in 2 separate accredited labs, and the results turned out to be... Are you ready for the results? Here's a hint. It's a 4-lettered product. He doesn't want to name names. No one wants to get into legal trouble anymore, so I guess this is what everyone's doing. We're just going to not name it. But it's a cup. You know, there's a cup with stuff in it. It says 2 separate samples were tested at 2 different labs, both of which are accredited by the Ministry of Health. I tested the first batch and contacted the company that manufactured this product to notify them of the results before taking any action. They informed me that they believed this lab to be unreliable and instructed me to test at another lab of their choice. So I did. The first lab uses the Duma method for testing protein content. The second lab uses the Kiyadal method. Here are both the lab results. First test, 14.46 grams per 100 grams of the product, meaning that there is 13 grams protein instead of 40 grams of protein in an individual cup. The second test shows 21.3 grams of protein per 100, meaning that there are 19.17 grams of protein instead of 40 grams per cup. In all honesty, I've lost all faith in any Lebanese product after the shameful scam. The response from the company was incredibly unprofessional and downright silly. I used to recommend this product to all my friends, family, and clients. I was their biggest supporter since day one. I don't only feel betrayed, I also feel very gullible and naive. I let my emotions get the best of me. I remember years ago when the founder of this company walked into my gym asking me to sell his product on my bar, and I did just that with nothing but love. I should have tested this shit on that day. Damn, these are some harsh words. Oh, and one more thing. Can anybody give the Minister of Health a wake-up call? Good night. And that was the end of that.
Damn.
So, yeah, definitely some harsh words. So, yeah, this the protein cup drama that just refuses to die, folks. That's what's happening. But anyways, let's switch to something a little bit more lighthearted. Fun news. Our boy, Jonas Nashar, Sigma King.
فان فاكت كل مرة بنقطع شيء من البودكاست أنا وماي جروب اوف فريندز كيف تبع منيحة هيا وهلا فاكلنا me and my group بنقول you best believe.
You best believe.
That's like a main thing هلا.
Folks, now let's switch to something a little bit more fun and lighthearted. No more protein cup stuff. Jonas Nashar, he's becoming a fan favorite on the show, quickly elevating to the top. Everybody loves his Sigma truth, his ways of teaching men how to not be simps. So we've got, the guy does a lot. Like we said, he raps, he gives men advice on how to date, he does modeling, he's an actor. There's nothing he doesn't do. So we have a nice little bouquet of things. First of all, it was his birthday not too long ago. Our boy Jonas just turned 23. This was an Instagram story
He's 23?
23. I took a screenshot of his story. He says, today marks my 23rd birthday. It's not what he sounds like. I acted in many series. I released 18 songs. 18 songs. I wrote a book, and I'm teaching simp dudes to become sigmas with the ladies. So with that being said, I did it all. And I'm not done yet. There's so many things that I'm still looking on doing.
Best believe.
You best believe I'm looking on doing it.
وين كنت مفكر شو 16؟
لا, we're 16, giving the Sigma dudes هيدا. I didn't even know what Sigma, like he keeps talking about Sigma. Like هون, let's look at some of his modeling photos. Here, we've got our boy. Look at that angelic. He's like in the sky, chilling up there. And he's like, I'm the quiet Sigma that will shock you when he decides to talk. Honestly, I don't even know what a Sigma is, but I had to research it today. Like, this is what a Sigma is according to Google. Sigma and alpha males are equal and share many common characteristics. They're both confident in their life choices and aim high. The main difference lies in their attitude. Sigmas choose to sit outside the hierarchy, while alphas prefer to be at the top of it.
أنت are you a Sigma or an alpha?
ما بعرف خيي. I'm definitely not an alpha male. ما بحس حالي كيفك خيي بدي you know I want to افرض رأيي على الكل. Why Sigma males are who Sigma males are and why they're so popular according to Brightside. So here there's a So a Sigma male is a man who doesn't need validation from other people. He's not loud or brash, but calm and collected. A Sigma male is an introverted but confident guy. Sigmas are outside the usual, and they don't typically fit into groups because they themselves are uncommon. So only they have Morbius from the Matrix is an alpha, and Keanu Reeves is a Sigma. They keep showing Keanu Reeves in this article. So here's a few things about Sigmas. Traits. They don't care about expectations. Okay, alphas stand at the top, betas are followers, and sigmas, well, simply don't fit the mold. Yeah, I'm definitely fucking Sigma, baby. I'm a Sigma, but minus the confidence. They're rule breakers. Just like alphas, Sigma males struggle with authority. Sigmas are usually self-employed and hold peace and flexibility in high regard. I guess I am a Sigma, yeah. It's better for them to work on their own because they have no trouble managing their time and organizing themselves.
Had an obsession to label everything just bothers the shit out of
Yeah,
me.
and apparently, if you're Keanu Reeves, you're a Sigma. I guess Keanu Reeves is like the Sigma god, yeah, and he's like, I guess he's the Sigma idol. Anyways, let's look at some more modeling pics. I used to walk into the room and wonder if they like me. Now I walk in and wonder if I like them.
Ya Latif.
Third photo, check this out, and more modeling. Look at that, look at that. Prayer hands.
If she tells you, yeah, I'm fine, my brother, you need to know that you're in danger because you did something wrong.
Best believe.
And when a girl says so, man, you need to pick your testicles and get the hell out of her face before she rips your eyes right off your beautiful face. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I like it. At least he called us beautiful. Called us Sigma males beautiful.
Believe in yourself, to save you now you'll be needing help from Jesus, motherfucker. I'm the rapper genius, and you can tell by my face that I do mean this. You think I'm copy pasted? Then you wasted. So tell me how you're gonna acting up, yeah man. Fuck the who, talk better go back with the who. You ain't this stuff for real G.
Real G?
Who is he?
Jonas, make us a rap song. Shut up, fuck. We want a Do Not Worry, an official Do Not Worry rap song. It would be an honor if you would record one for us, man, Anja. I would fucking love that shit, bro. No, not gonna lie. Best belief.
Distance generic, man standing made. I roll like a renegade, to the renegade. My techniques result, vanilla scoring like a severe. To lick some fucking pussies. Can you understand my tell serve Joe? Looking for a girl, yeah, that's all it took to kill you. Yeah, that's all it took to kill you.
Dude, he's got such a unique like style, man. I don't know, man. I love
It's
that
not
shit.
bad.
They're going to kill you.
Yeah, you best believe.
You best believe I'm going to kill you. Dude, it's awesome, man. Ooh, dude, he's got cool cover art too.
Rapper genius, I am. I made to survive. It looks like you tried the right game but never made it. So now you're sexually frustrated. I'm a 22 and I got the flow. You sound like a bitch, not even up again, bro. You talk about just that you can't.
Keanu Reeves, baby. Sigma.
Now you're a
Sigma King.
If I'm more fame, asshole, without that I suggest you leave this fucking rap game. I'm the game. And you're nothing but a fucking self-proclaimed dumbass you already became. Are you still thinking you're fame? Oh, okay. So I present to you your fucking self to blame.
There's a lot going on in this track.
That's not bad. He has a good flow, you know.
He has a good accent too. I like كيف بيحكي. His accent is cool.
It's unique.
The voice, he's unique. He's got his own style, bro. Our boy has got his own style. So that was a bit more Jonas. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let us know in the comments. Jonas, please let us know if you can hit us with a custom, Do Not Worry rap song. That would be fucking awesome, my man. Folks, we don't have a sponsor this week, like I mentioned, but our patron, Dr. William Watt for the boobs, doctor, sent us a massive fucking charcuterie platter. Charcuterie, I love saying the word. I know, charcuterie, folks, I know.
Charcuterie.
Delicious cold cuts, some gourmet stuff. Him and his brother. Here, just let me go get the stuff first, okay? حضر الباجيت يا Elijah.
يلا. بدي اقول thank you لإلي لأنه آخر تكة he went and got us these. Eli's my friend.
So as you guys can tell, there's a lot of fancy stuff. I'm just gonna get some footage with my. So while Elijah takes this footage, shows you footage of the charcuterie, let me just read you a little bit of information that William sent me about the business. So he's like, my brother and I, Philippe, opened recently a sandwich deli shop in Batroun called Phil and Will. We were also preparing cold cut plateaus for the winter season. Wanted to send you guys one of our plateaus and that you could enjoy with the crew during the show. Let me know if it would be possible, and maybe you could send me your number to arrange the logistics, etc. So that was very sweet of him. And Noor, by the way, is very upset that she couldn't be here because she wanted to make you a little Tupperware. I got Elijah, I made him bring a Tupperware with him so he can take some of this stuff home. Noor, رح نحضر لك a little, goodie bag. Let me get some plates too, and then I'll give you guys some more information. Okay, I just made myself a little selection, folks. I got a little bit of delicious looking, some sausages, some Parmesan. We're gonna try this later. But oh my God, keep it next to me here. This is difficult. I gotta move my laptop. Oh man. Now some high quality sausage. Those are some good cold cuts. So, I am eating this. Let me tell you a little bit about Phil and Will. They're a deli sandwich shop that specializes in tailor-made sandwiches from their wide variety of cold meat and cheese selection. They have ready-made cheese and ham boards. Direct sale of cold cuts from the fridge in our shop. Also, the shop is located in the heart of Batroun, Batroun Main Road, facing the Sponge Diver statue. Also, despite being located in Batroun, they're also going to be present in the Marché of Noël Batroun. So the Marché de Noël, we're going to be there making some raclette sandwiches. This is really delicious. Thank you guys so much for such a generous gift. I'm also sent some Parmesan cheese, which is like my favorite cheese. So, thank God.
So fucking good.
I only eat this stuff during Christmas. Like,
my wine.
Rarely, but this is very nice. Seriously, thank you.
Bro,
yeah, this is really good. I'm gonna have one of these sticks.
So good touch.
Thank you guys so much. Phil and Will, Deli Gourmet, Boobs Doctor, William Watford. And he's a patron. Like, that's very generous, you know? Okay, well that was delicious, and I kept a little plate next to me so I can snack on these things. Allbrands. This is fun. Someone sent this to me yesterday, and I was like, how have I never seen this before? Check this out, Elijah. Do you need any new shoes or something?
أنا هلأ بقول براندز عن جد أي شاب بيجي بيلبس الجوردن أنا بطلب إيده هلأ بدون ما يطلب إيدي.
I'd say she's got a couple of compelling reasons for you to go to the store. You know, 2 of them.
نشتري Jordans.
Why not? You guys want a nice little jacket? Heyda mute. Heyda على mute. Heyda. Look at that nice little jacket. Ooh, beautiful military jacket. You're good and camouflaged. No one's gonna see you.
What?
Yeah, she's straight up like opening it up at the end. It's so funny, bro. I love this. Hey, if you don't want to come up with a crazy gimmick, habibi, a quote, but just have a woman with her breasts out. I want to show you gift.
اللي بيعرف شو اسمه هيدا الشوز يكتب لي بالكومنتس، واول شخص بيكتب بالكومنتس شو اسمه هيدا الشوز وبيعرف انا دايركتلي شخصيا حفوت احكي وجيبه لعنا على المحل وينقي السايز اللي هو بده اياه.
I'm about some fucking Jordans.
I'm asking how I feel about this.
I mean, obviously it's bad, dude.
لا انه if the shop is hers اخو منيوك اللي عم تعمله.
It's not her shop.
But if it's not her shop and she's literally getting paid a wage, that's probably shit, and she's like, they're using her.
Yeah.
Like مزعوج.
هلا هيدا I don't know if Dr. Shoes owns the store. هيدا Dr. Shoes. شوف عنا Dr. Food, Dr. Mobile. Everybody meet Dr. Shoes.
دكتور شوز شو بك سارد على الشوز؟
خي حتحيرنا يا شركة النايكي يا خي، لك ملا اير فورس. خي بس لانه انا قد ما ضلني اطلع ما حاشبع. بدي بس منكم تكتبوا لي بالكومنت شو اسمه هيدا الشوز، وانتم بتعرفوا كتير منيح واللي جرب بيعرف اول براندز لما توعد بتوفي، يعني كل واحد بيعرف شو نوع الشوز، شو اسمه، يكتب بالكومنتس ومبروك عليه سلف من اول براندز الجديدة.
Are these legit though?
I doubt. I mean, دكتور شوز.
دكتور شوز عندي صديق
غني كتير وبدي اخذ له كادو. شو بدي اخذ له؟
بيزوس
100%.
ما لك غير حل واحد. تعال عندي.
عنده بيزوس؟
فتلي على هالبوكس. الجوردن 1 ريبليونير، يعني الاموال، يعني المصاري، يعني من الاخر. قل له لصاحبك يتفضل على اول براندز النيو جديده ياخذ هيك قطعه.
ما ابشع هالشوز.
بيعرف. انا والله بفضل الفاشن زون.
اللي بيقدر يجيبه لهيدا الشوز انا دغري بتجوزه.
بس هيك that's
Like I love her.
she's great and like
Good play on words.
I have a bunch of like horny dudes. انا بدي اشتري.
قد ايه انا بحب الاوريو وعملوا كمان شوز جوردن اوريو. اي شخص عنده اياه موجود او جابه عن جديد يبعت لي صوره كرمال بعدين بقلك.
Ooh, what you gonna do? Ain't nobody looking at the shoes, I can tell you that, man. But no, yeah, Allbrands. And I'm a fan. But I want to try. This is a spicy. It looks like this.
Yeah, I tried it.
The spicy one.
Good shit. It's.
دكتور شوز شو بك؟ شو عم تعمل؟ لا متولع شوز.
بس عم فرجي انه بس يكون الشوز ريل، بس يكون الشوز ريل ممنوع لا يسود ولا يصغر ولا يكرنش على بعض يعني. خيلك طلع لعندي شوي. جربوا لي اياها هيدي على الشوز اللي عندكم بالبيت بس تاكدوا لي اذا ريل. خلص البيان من اول براندز النيو جديده. روح.
I'm done making weird eating noises, folks. I promise. بعطي كم واحدة بارميجان ولا كلام حبة. True. I love Allbrands, bro, and I love that lady.
Like it's a unique approach.
I mean, it's been tested before. You know, sex sells. Everybody knows that.
Some old ads كلهم كانوا like.
As long as she feels comfortable doing it, as long as she's not like being like harassed by her employers or something.
That's what I'm not.
You know, I don't think so. She seems like pretty chill. Doesn't look abused to me. So now you never know the dark truth behind the TikToks. You know, نعمل dark docu-series exposé. Coming a quick update before we get to the World Cup game that I want to get to. Who supports who? I'm a quick kind of like not clarification, but follow up. When I went to visit Elio, Elay a couple of months ago, we did our video. منيحة that whole thing. وبقلب الفيديو there was a part that we cut it up and حطيناها على TikTok and it blew up. It got like 600,000 views. ما بعرف كم likes. It's about Elio talking about how much money he makes, where he claimed that he makes $12,000 a month. Let's watch that TikTok.
أنا بعمل بالشهر من تيك توك إذا ما بفتح تيك توك بالميت بعمل 10-12,000 دولار. بدهم يقولوا العالم هيدا إليو عم بكذب، ما بيهمني يقولوا اللي بدهم إياه، بس إنه ما حدا بكذب بهول الأمور يعني.
So this is me here rethinking all my life choices when I heard that he makes $12,000 a month. Anyways, we got a lot of comments على that TikTok. People basically weren't believing him. They're like كذاب وأكيد لا what a bullshit artist, etc. And he actually امبارح أو من يومين بعت لي a receipt for his TikTok. Just he's like, if you want to silence all the people who called me a liar, here we have it. It shows his balance in November of 2022, $12,630. Accumulated diamonds 5,000. ما بفهم فيهم أنا هولي. Here's a receipt, folks, that he sent to prove that he makes $12,000 a month. So all you Elio Elay haters بدكم تسكتوا. خلص بكفي. بكفي. Moving on. We're almost getting to my favorite part, folks. Here's a quick. Yeah, we're almost there. I saw this on Twitter and I didn't like it at all. So there was a woman who walked up a Mayan pyramid in Mexico, which is fucked up. You're not allowed to do, but it's the reaction of the people that I found to be kind of barbaric. They all turned on her. This is why you don't disrespect historic Mayan pyramids. Well, someone's walking up to get her, which is fine. She's probably like drunk or something. Here's where it starts sucking though. They start throwing shit at her. It's like ما بدها هالقد يعني. They're throwing water at her. It's like, bro, you're worse than her, man. And it's a whole mob. ما بدها القد, you know what I mean?
يا لطيف كلها بناية انه
hey, it's fine. Like, yeah, it's fucked up. But he's throwing a bottle on her ومي Like she's just.
I don't. يعني, it might be inappropriate to say that, but what's inappropriate about this?
She's just one person. هلا ليك, it's a historical site, bro. The Mayans built that. بس إنه هلا ليك, it's not. That's not the problem. Is you can have rule, don't walk up this ancient historical site. ممنوع تطلع بعلبك, bro. تعال بشو. Fucking pull your dick out and start dancing and shit.
She wasn't pulling her dick out.
I know, but there are things you just don't do. She was like dancing, whatever. But it's dude, she can get hurt. Come in like legally for them. Whoever's the tour site, you just don't climb. There's a million signs. Just respect the ancient site. But شوف هون like water. ومي. وعم بيدفشوها. They're pulling her hair.
Yeah.
Like it's a fucking like violent mob. Like horrible. Make a click, bro. Like what if she did something actually bad? Like كانوا ذبحوها, كانوا قتلوها. I don't like how these mobs work. I don't like this at all. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Yeah. The video is weird because like when you see groupthink on that level, like when you talk about like Germans and the Nazis back then, like how quickly it is for a whole crowd to start thinking the same way. It's just kind of fascinating to watch. Anyways. Sabagh Group we always talk about Jiba is afika Jiba, Jarib Jiba is afika Jiba. It's one of the most common lines used on TikTok. And I was wondering like where did this thing originate? In the comments we got a bunch of you guys saying that it's Sabagh Group. It's a Sabagh Group quote. I was like, who the fuck is Sabagh Group? Turns out it's like a company, they import products, food, they import a bunch of things. Okay, and this is the Sabagh Jiba is afika Jiba guy.
يلا شباب كلنا سوا جيبها إذا فيك تجيبها. ليه؟ شباب جيبها إذا فيك تجيبها.
يعني this is the origin. هيدي واحدة تانية.
هدي مساحات جيبها إذا فيك تجيبها.
ما شاء الله أنا أعرفكم ملوك الشاشات والهيدا بس أنا بصراحة بدي ركب مساحات بديش ركب شاشات.
حسام في زبون بده طقم مساحات صباغ جروب المكتوب عليها صباغ جروب.
طقم مساحات صباغ جروب؟ مساحات جيبها إذا فيك تجيبها. منين بجيبها هي أنا؟ شو بدي بالهاشم؟ ليه؟ جيبها إذا فيك تجيبها. من وين بدك تجيبها؟ لك من عندي هي لك هيدي بس من عندي.
This is so bad. I wish I'd never found out where the origin was. This is so disappointing. This is the origin of Jiba is afika Jiba. This horrible stuff. This sucks.
What a horrible backstory.
Horrible. So I wish I never asked. Yeah, this is when you want to find out, what the badak tarif says. Anyways, let's get to the main event, folks. The TikTok World Cup game. Which of your favorite interesting, cringy, bizarre Lebanese content creator supports what team? Noor sent us her list. I have that on the side. Elijah is going to try to figure out who supports who, and I have the answers, and these are all verified answers, folks. I reached out to all of these people to find out who they support, so we're not guessing. You're going to get the actual results, and because, everyone has a style, yeah, and sometimes you see how a guy is dressed, and you can kind of guess who he likes, Brazil, Mania, Argentine, it doesn't matter. So, let me open up Noor's results.
You saw the results?
I know the results. I can't participate in the game, unfortunately, because I had to get... Noor, I have her list, so...
okay.
And we're going to see who gets more of these correctly. Let's start with Eli Daboul من Darwich. Who do you think Eli Daboul from Darwich supports in the World Cup?
Brazil.
You say Brazil? Noor said Spain. Let me get you the correct answer. Eli Daboul supports Brazil. So you get a point. Noor does not get a point in this case. Hanna Joe Maalouf. Yes, I asked Joe Maalouf who he supports in the World Cup, folks. Joe Maalouf. Who do you think Joe Maalouf supports in the World Cup?
Brazil.
أنت بتقول Brazil? Okay. Noor بتقول. Noor says France for Joe Maalouf. Folks, you're both wrong. Joe Maalouf supports Germany. Almania. جو معلوف ألماني.
أنا براسي في هالستيريوتايب كل لبنانية برازيل.
ما برازيل ولا Germany usually. طيب. Next person. عنا هيدي مهمة. طب ليك هيدي رح نطلع هيدي زعبرة شوي because أنت شفت what the answer is, but let's do it anyways. Joe Faddis, friend of the show, known for interviewing Dr. Food. Noor for Joe Faddis. She guessed Spain for Joe Faddis.
Brazil.
انت بتقول برازيل؟ ما حضرت you even sent me a TikTok that had
بس نسيته.
نسيت؟
I literally watched the TikTok عم بيقول جو فارس مع مين وبعت له اياه لسارجون بس I have no memory of it.
Joe Faddis supports England, folks. Joe Faddis is an England fan, so none of you get a point. I mean, is it Brazil? Are you just gonna say Brazil for everybody?
I'll try not to بس انه
طب دكتور فود كمان قلت له لجو دكتور فود ما انا حكيته سالته لجو يسال دكتور فود and he did لبينا thank you Joe. So who do you think Dr. Food supports the World Cup?
Like I'm getting Germany vibes.
Getting Germany vibes? Noor guessed the same thing. Noor also guessed Germany.
Germany or Brazil.
Germany or Brazil. أنا كنت قلت برازيل صراحة. Dr. Food supports Argentina. Dr. Food مع الأرجنتين. So yeah, you guys are fucking these up. طيب, let's go to a lady. Let's go to a nice, beautiful lady. Friend of the show, talk to Gigi, folks. Talk to Gigi. Who do we think our girl? You're keeping count of the points, man. Okay.
Talk to Gigi بتعطيني Spain vibes.
You're getting Spain vibes from Talk to Gigi.
Yes.
Noor guessed Germany for Talk to Gigi. أنت مين قلت؟
Spain.
Gigi actually supports Brazil, and she's actually half Brazilian. So she said she's part Brazilian. So Gigi is a Brazil fan. So you both got it wrong.
نور بعدها صفر.
صفر نور.
أنا 1.
هلا عنا RC perfume, folks. روبن شلهوب.
Brazil.
Our boy RC Brazil. أنت بتقول Brazil. That was a fast one. Noor says RC. قالت كمان Brazil. Noor. You both get a point. Our boy RC perfume بيحب البرازيل. بعت لي فويس وقال لي انا كثير بحب هذا الشعب.
وانا بشجع البرازيل. بحبه هالشعب.
بحبه هالشعب.
يا لطيف.
Excuse me. So our boy RC مع البرازيل. So you both get a point. What's the score? What's the score now? 2-1 لإلك.
Yeah.
طيب هلا عنا we've already gone through how many 1 2 3 4 5 6 عنا Ryan. Ryan عطية Shada's best friend.
Ex-best friend.
Ex-best friend, I guess. Ryan, who do you think Ryan supports in the World Cup?
Like Ryan بيعطي vibes and he supports nobody وما بيحضر World Cup.
By the way, one of the people that we're going to talk about picked Italy, which is a team that didn't even qualify. But Ryan supports... Noor says Brazil. Inta, who do you say?
Brazil.
He supports England. Our boy supports England. John the Kirmanjan. Womanizer John the Kirmanjan. Who do you guys think?
John the Kirmanjan بيعطي vibes.
Noor said Argentina.
Germany.
Inta, Germany. He picked Italy, a team that didn't even qualify. He said, bro, I love Italy. I'm like, I don't think you love him enough to know that they didn't qualify. Then he picked the backup, which is Portugal. So, but it's funnier. To me, I want to make it officially Italy because like he just didn't even care enough to know that they're not in the competition. So John supports Italy. Our boy Jonas Nashar. We just talked about him. Our MVP, our Sigma God, Sigma King. Noor for Ryan guessed... Miss Ryan, sorry, Jonas. She guessed Brazil for Jonas.
I'll stick to Germany.
Germany?
Germany or Spain?
Our boys with Argentina. You're both wrong. Our boy supports Argentina.
No, we suck.
Yeah, you guys are pretty bad. طيب, عنا كارمن حجار.
Spain.
Carmen Hajar, you say Spain?
لا, England.
You say England? Noor said Germany for Carmen Hajar. She is a classy lady. She's the etiquette queen. Carmen, انت مين قلت؟
England.
Surprisingly, she's with Germany.
Oh.
مثل القوات. كارمن حجار مع basically بلبنان إذا عونة مع البرازيل، إذا قواتجي مع ألمانيا.
أنا كل القواتجية اللي بعرفهم related to me كلهم برازيل يعني.
عن جد؟ Well, Carmen, I was surprised by that مع Germany. I'm like, that's pretty fucking ruthless. يلا, let's go. Last but certainly not least, Elio Elay, our boy. Al grill. Look at that, making some delicious grillades for the boys. Who do you think?
Argentina.
I would have guessed Argentina as well. That was my guess كمان. اكتشفت بتبقى له الجيرسي بيلبسها كتير يتخيلوا بالجيرسي. I can imagine him in the Argentina jersey. Noor guessed Portugal, Elio Elay. The right answer is, you guys should have known this though.
Brazil.
Germany, man. Our boys with Germany. And Nick, he sent me a voice note. I love his voice note.
Anthony, hi. كيفك يا قلبي؟ أنا مع Germany يا قلبي.
So our boy Elio likes Germany, and that will conclude our World Cup game. Which TikToker supports who? What's the final score?
2-2.
2-2, we have a draw.
Yeah.
Wow, we'll have to finish this some other time then. We're gonna have to do some kind of draw. ما في penalty kicks, folks. But next time بنعمل game تاني. مبروك 2-2 يعني, you know. And I would have guessed Argentina for Elio. That's it. Folks, we're almost done. Let's just take before we let you off to تحضروا the next game in the World Cup. But I'm curious if anyone's gonna watch the show while the World Cup is going. That's pretty.
Let's find out.
We're competing with the greatest show on the planet. One final thing though, عنا Daddy Foody is back. عمل partnership مع Spinnies. This is the second Spinnies video he makes. The first one wasn't honestly interesting enough to talk about. This one though, he's got a whole persona. لابس طربوش ولابس شروال. He's doing accents.
في سبينيز هاون بساحل العلمة. يا اهلا
سبينيز هاون بساحل العلمة.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, واهلا وسهلا فيكم بحلقة خاصة من ألا كارد شو. اليوم نحن موجودين بفرع جديد لسبينيز بساحل العلمة لنتعرف مع بعضنا على براند جديد موجودة اكسكلوسيفلي بسبينيز اسمها من الضيعة اللبنانية. أشو؟ تنور ألا كارد. يا ويلي يا ويلي.
It's funny, like he has to do this.
حر ليفت كبيس عادي. هيدا أكيد لنا مصلحة فيه. هيدا زيتون أسود، خل عنب وخل تفاح، بس بيني وبينكم ما في أطيب من الدبس الرمان. يا ويلي. ما تنسوا الفاصوليا البيضاء والفاصوليا الحمراء المدعبلة، يعني مثل شوي. خبروني بالكومنتس انتو تيم حمص بطحينة أو بغنوج. ما تنسوا الطحين، نقيتي أطيب شيء مدام.
لا طحين بغنوج.
شو كمان؟ وما راح تكمل الميزة اللبنانية إلا مع الزيت الزيتون.
يا لطيف.
يعني Daddy Foody
like this is content.
No.
This is good influencer content.
Nick, we got to keep it. And I would love to be sponsored by Spinny, so I'm not going to say anything to insult the overlords over there. Daddy Foody's time has sadly passed. I wish he was doing things that were interesting or like the guy's got money. Like اللي عم يتبهدل عم يلبس شروال وطربوش like dancing around his Spinnies. Like you got money, bro. Like don't he works وبيعمل
money. More money.
I like money. What inspired you? Money.
But how much are you paying Spinnies? How much are you dishing out, bro?
Like whatever you're paying him, we'll go for half of it.
Less than half. شو
less
half?
than half.
Take less than half, bro. Hit us up. أنا حكيتهم I think last Spinnies. مردوا علي. Guys, hit us up. Come on. I can do something. Well, maybe not as يعني ما بلبس. I'm not gonna wear a طربوش or a شروال. But we'll give you some nice high quality ad space, folks. But yeah, this is funny. And Daddy Foody's back, I guess, but only if he's getting paid by Spinnies. غير هيك ما بيعمل شيء. But Spinnies, hit us up, baby. We love you. And ساحل العلمة, I'd love to go to the new. نعملكم tour شو ما بدكم. And with all that down, folks, we have come to the end of our episode, folks. Thank you for tuning in to episode 77 of Do Not Worry. Let me just take a quick second to thank some of our beautiful patrons: Noor Jabour, Rudolph, Mark Kiwan, Philippe Edward Eel, Ziad Mgharbel, Darkwing Duck, Yusuf Salah, Fabien Abou Moussa, Qatar Hawa, thank you so much, Celine H, Job, and Antoinette Saab. Superhero patrons like Joey Daboul, Joey To, Danny Karam, Joe Ghal, Amoons, Ryan Nabulsi, Raya D, and got your patrons: Jessica Ann, Muhammad Naamani, 69 Monkeys, Andrew G, and Jack Sleeman. And our superhero patron, Dr. William Watt, for the boobs, Doctor. Thank you so much to Phil and Will for sending us this delicious charcuterie board. Hit them up. Check them out on Instagram. Support them. Go visit them in Batroun. Get your delicious charcuterie on, baby. Like the video. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Become a Do Not Warrior. Support us on Patreon. Support this channel. Make sure we can keep going. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about everything. Leave a comment. We love you. Elijah, are you good? Noor, Salimtik, we'll send you some nice treats somehow. And yeah, folks, as always,
best believe.
You best believe.